beast enthusiasts, we have the Eastern and Western 2-packs to preview for all of y'all today. Let's go. Let's go. Boom, baby. Eastern and Western 2-packs. This is Western, this is Eastern, this is North, and that is South. So for the Eastern 2-pack, you have the Mononykus and the Microraptor. That was a tongue twister. On this one, you get the cool art right here on the sleeve, which you can take off, and it's really cool. On the back, it shows the actual card, cool facts and stats. Bottom of the box, where everybody worked on this figure is at. And what's really cool about these packs is not only do you get 2 different species, you also get accessories for the location, environment, surrounding fauna of the area. Pretty cool. Back of the box is the Raptor series, and I really like this art style. Let's look at the Western crew. And again, you get this removable sleeve. Pretty cool. You get them in these really cool poses. It actually looks like a flamingo here, and I think that's really unique. Art's really cool. On the back, it shows you the actual card that comes with this. The token card can be used in our Zoe TCG, and some facts and stats. Bottom of the box again, everyone who worked on this figure, and of course, woo, all the Raptors from the Raptor series. Very cool. Ooh, cool. Ugh. You get the hyper-realistic background. It's just a photograph that goes in here. Pretty cool. Can use as a background as well. Ooh, cool. Hyper-realistic background again. Very nice. Use as a background. Here they are. Let's go ahead and open them. Ooh, and it comes with the old stands. Look at that. Ooh, cool. Look how cool this is. They are already ready to come out and be played with. And this guy right here, it looks like a flamingo. That is because he is actually based off the greater flamingo. Look how cool this little guy is. This is a Stenonychosaurus, and I have no idea if I'm saying that right, so Spino Dude, please help me if I am wrong.
It's pronounced Stenonychosaurus, but the one you're holding right now, Chris, is actually the Buitreraptor. That's awkward.
Very cool. He does have a bendy wire in his tail, and the colors are superb. They are so bright, and it does look like a flamingo. He can do all the flamingo things by drinking water. I don't know. Looks really cool. And with these older ones, these little raptors here, are these 1/6 scale? They are. They don't have the articulation in the wings like the other ones, but look at how good the claws look. You can really see the attention the detail had attention. The attention that David had to the detail of these when he was sculpting them, and they look so cool. What's really cool about these is they have a little hole in their foot. So it comes with these little balls, and you just plug it in, ouch, just like that. Very nice. And then you get this free foot. It looks like he's dancing. I love this. And we're gonna put him on this little gray stone. This ball piece just plugs right in. You just push it down. Stands, looks really cool. I really love how dynamic this guy is and fun. You can just play with the tail, put him in any pose. I'm gonna have his mouth open because I think that looks really charming. Then you also have this guy right here, and this one looks really cool too. The colors really stand out. And he is based off the Crested Carcara, and it looks really good. The colors match pretty well. I like this a lot. I really love the attention to detail in these. These little claw arms, the little claw hands on the arms look really good. I really like the feathering detail on this guy, and it really shows that Dave really wanted to make these a special little treat. And it's so cool because they're in these awesome little dynamic poses, and you just plug again the ball onto the feet right here, just like that, and then you plug them in. And look at how dynamic that is. Oh, I love it. And of course, you get the really cool card. And just like on the sleeve we showed earlier, you get this amazing art, which is done by Shannon Beaumont. It does give you the facts and stats on the back, but these token cards were so fun. Look at this art style. And if you want to, you actually get all these little stands. You get the little stands and the tall stand. And what's really cool about these is you can plug these into these bases, and then you can take this guy right here and plug it in here. I'm using the tall one. You can do it with all these. And you can just plug it into them. There we go. And you can plug them in just like, you will listen to me or I will break. And you can put them on these tall stands, and they just stand and stay, and it's really cool. So if you want to have them in like a crazy flying jumping pose, you can do so. You also got the little stands, and you get these little tiny plug-in pieces too, like this. So if you want to, you can take these off, put these on like that, and get even more dynamic pose of mobility. So say you want to do something crazy where he's running, I guess you could do that with the foot stand too. But you get the picture. You get a lot of cool options with these, and they look really good. And if you have other dinosaurs from our series, these little stands are still incredible to use. Highly recommend them. And now we can open the Eastern 2-pack. There's 3 pieces of tape. Are you kidding me? And you can see now you got these guys in here. This is actually one of my favorite species. Little turkey chicken bird. Look at his little arms. What is that? And my favorite, caca. Yeah, this guy's sweet. With the token card, again, same thing that's on the sleeve. It looks really cool. This was also done by Shine Beaumont, and I really love the art style. Very cool. You have the Microraptor and the So this is the
Mononykus.
and this is the Microraptor. Very cool, Mononykus. I love the colors on these though. So this one's colors is based off the ring-necked pheasant, and the colors are stunning. It's got this crazy copper like color, and the neck pieces are like metallic. It's almost that iridescence you'd see on feathering, and it was really well done. I think this is one of my favorite figures just for the colors. This is insane. And his little spiky hands, like what do you do with those? He's gonna stab people. He's gonna put his foot piece in. Again, you got a little hole in the foot, and you just plug these in just like that. And then I'm gonna put him on this base because it seems like more of his colors. He looks so happy. Oh my God, look at that little face. Yes, yes. Then you have this really cool guy. He's the Microraptor, and it looks like he has 4 wings. I absolutely love that. And this guy is based off the black-billed magpie, and the colors, again, very cool, almost metallic, iridescent. Super great color scheme, and I love the detail that Dave put into all of these, especially the feet and the feathering just looks so great. It's insane, I love it. This guy needs to fly, so we're gonna use this tall stand for him, put this on here, and then because he's like this flying magpie, look how neat that is, a Microraptor. It's literally like some creature out of Avatar. It's so unique. You do get the bendy wire in all these tails, so you can put them in cool positions. I'm gonna bounce this around a lot. Same with this guy, make him super happy. Look how happy he is. Oh my gosh. Spino bro, will you tell me a little bit about this Microraptor here?
Microraptor Gui translates to small raptor, and yes, it was very small. It's known from some incredibly preserved specimens that include feather impressions. These were actually so well preserved that we actually know what color this animal was. It exhibited crow-like iridescent feathering across its body. Microraptor is actually a dromaeosaurid, which means it's closely related to other raptors like Utahraptor and Velociraptor. Originally, it was thought that its 4 wings were used for gliding from tree to tree, but further study has actually unearthed that Microraptor likely had powered flight and might have even been a more powerful flyer than the more famous Archaeopteryx.
Cool, thank you. Let's go to the Mononykus now, because this guy's got the little shank arms, and tell me about this guy.
Mononykus olecranis, which translates to one claw, is a genus of Alvarosaurid. This group is distinguished by their teeny tiny arms with their massive single-digit claws on the tips of their hands. It's still a mystery as to what these strange arms and claws were used for, but it is suggested that Mononykus and its relatives might have been insectivores and used their claws to dig up termite mounds and other bugs. The inner ear structure of Mononykus and its relatives as well are also very similar to those of barn owls, and it's possible that in real life it could have exhibited a similar facial disc of feathering to some owls. This feathery disc on the face would have been used to help catch sound and direct it to its ears.
Love it. Thank you, Spino. All right, let's go back to these guys. The Buitreraptor. I hope this is the right one. Is this a Buitreraptor, Spino? Let me know. Tell me a little bit about this guy.
Buitreraptor gonzalorum translates to the La Butre thief. It was originally thought to be a dromaeosaur, but the group it was placed under, the Unionlegians, was actually pretty recently just found to be their own unique branch. This group also includes the more famous and much larger Austroraptor. The little tiny Buitreraptor in real life was about the size of a rooster. It had a long, thin snout and tons of tiny teeth.
Very interesting. And last but not least, the Stenonychosaurus. I don't know if I said that right, Spino. Tell me about this guy and correct my pronunciation, please.
Stenonychosaurus inequalis means narrow-clawed lizard. It is kind of a controversial genus of dinosaur, just for the fact that it is a troodontid that is in close association to Troodon. But that's a whole story for another time. Troodontids are sometimes mistaken for dromaeosaurids, easily so because of the sickle claw on their inner toes. But similar to Buitreraptor being a Unionlegian, Stenonychosaurus is a troodontid. It's from an entirely different group.
Very cool. Thank you, Spino bro. These little guys are a lot of fun. They have a disc swivel at the shoulder joints. The arms are locked, but they look really cool. They all have the barbell in the neck at the base, so you can move their heads around, and they all have an articulated jaw as well. Then you also have the articulated bendy wire in all these figures. The hips have a barbell as well, so you can get nice, cool poses out of those and put them in neat positions for all these posing capabilities. These were from the original Raptor series, and they are all hand sculpted, painted, and designed by David Silva. The feathering is so fun, and the coloration is... Let's get some turntables out of these guys. Look at how awesome these sets are. You have the Eastern set over here with the Microraptor and the
Mononykus.
cool figures come with a stand, extra base accessories so you can put them in flying poses or other poses that you want. You then have the Western 2-pack with the Buitreraptor and the
Stenonychosaurus.
They all look incredible. The paint schemes are awesome. I have to say though, this is my absolute favorite one. If you want to get these figures, go to our website, www.creative-beast.com and get yours today. And don't forget y'all, from the prehistoric to the fantastic, Great Beast Studio!